how are you? And welcome to the Freakin Rican restaurant channel. Today we'll be making chicken stir fry. How are you guys? So today I wanted to keep it nice and simple, so we're gonna make a chicken stir fry. I went to a local market and got a pound of chicken breast, which is already peeled and cleaned. So I am going to open up the package. We have our turkey breast right there. I'm just gonna discard that there. And what I'm gonna do to this turkey, did I say turkey? I meant chicken. Okay, I'm somewhere else. Okay, so what I'm gonna do to this chicken breast is I'm gonna slice it, okay? So I'm gonna grab the chicken breast just like this, and I'm basically going to slice it in half, okay? So you wanna make sure that your knife is pretty sharp and a firm hand on it. And then what you're gonna do is just slice it in half, and really what you're doing is just like that, okay? So there you go. I'm gonna slice that in half, and I'm gonna cut that, and now I'm gonna cut these into pieces, like squares, okay? So there you go. I'm gonna do it into 3, okay? Just like that, yep. And here again. So this will feed about 3 to 4 people, because we're gonna add onions, peppers to it, and it's just a quick, easy meal that you can make for your kids and for yourself if you're just getting off of work and really don't have a lot of time. Come look at me, come. So maybe you don't have a lot of time and you're trying to get something cooked pretty quickly and easily. So this will be phenomenal with the mofongo that I showed you how to do, which I will leave a link in the description to the mofongo. So you could cook this up in no lie 15-20 minutes and feed yourself and your family, okay? Or if you have those like late night cravings, it's something quick and easy to do that will satisfy you, okay? So we have the chicken breast, not turkey breast, although you could do it with turkey as well. So I'm gonna add this into the bowl. What a big bowl, right? Literally, I have like nothing in my home. I just went on how you call it, like a binge, throwing out everything. Okay, so here I have a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. I love apple cider vinegar. I'm like addicted to it. So I'm just gonna clean up this chicken a bit, just like that. And then I'm gonna take it and just kind of drain out the vinegar. I'm not gonna rinse out the chicken though. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there. I'm gonna put this on the side and quickly rinse off my hands. Okay, and now we're gonna season the chicken so we can start to cook it, okay? So we'll be back. Okay, so we are back. I have my bilong. I have 3 cloves of garlic inside with just about a teaspoon of oil. So I'm just gonna mash up this garlic really quickly, because I love extra garlic in everything. 1, it's good for you. 2, the smell is freaking amazing. So I'm a big garlic fan. So we're gonna throw in some garlic. Actually, not to the oil. I had the oil heating up for the chicken. So we're gonna add this into the chicken. Okay. Now we're gonna season up the chicken. In this pot, I'm sorry I don't have a saucepan. In this pot I have just enough oil to cover the bottom of the pan. So it's not a lot of oil, okay? And you could feel free to come a little bit closer. Okay, I'm gonna put that there so you could see. I'm just trying to get all the garlic out of the bilong, okay? Just like that. Really nice and simple. Here I have a half teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, a half teaspoon of paprika. I added the paprika for some color since we don't use the sazon. Here I have a quarter teaspoon of black peppercorn, freshly there you go. And to this I'm also gonna add some of our Freakin Rican adobo. This is an all natural adobo, contains no MSG, and it's made with pink Himalayan salt, which is a lot healthier than table salt. Okay, and so I'm just going to do a couple shakes here, which will be about a quarter of a teaspoon. So you just want to cover up everything with some great seasoning. And now I'm just going to use my hand and just give everything a nice mix. Okay, the oil should be hot by now, so you want to quickly kind of fry this up, but nah, there you go. You want to hear that sizzle, but you don't want to fry it in too much oil. Okay, so this, like I said, is really a quick and easy recipe that your kids and yourself, your husband, your wife, everybody's gonna love. Be able to feed about 3-4 people with this. The more vegetables you put in, the better. You know, that way it's nice and healthy. This is chicken breast, so for those of you that are trying to keep it light and fresh, this would be something that you would make on those days that you're choosing to be a little healthier. Okay, and like I said, this is amazing with mofongo. Okay, so we're gonna let that fry up. You want the flame on a medium because you want it to fry up pretty quickly. You don't want it to sit in that oil for too long. So we have it on medium. And now we're going to take advantage and start slicing up some peppers and onions for the stir fry. You could add extra vegetables to your choice. Right now, that's all I'm making it with. Hopefully I have some olives in the fridge to throw in there as well. I love olives, but I'm not sure if I have, so let's see. So this is really one of those meals that if you have a little this in your fridge, some mushrooms, throw everything in there and make like a chicken surprise, you know. I think I spoke to you guys about a chicken surprise when I was younger. Me and my sister, we were hungry. I'm not sure if my mom was in the hospital. She got some operation, and me and my sister, we just got everything literally from the fridge. And there was like chicken, and you know, we just mixed everything together and literally called it a chicken surprise. And I was so young, and I never ever forgot that dish because it was so amazing. And just to think that we scrambled everything together. So sometimes, you know, the best things really are things that you don't really put much thought to, you just do. So that's a really nice memory that I have. So now what we're gonna do is, so we're gonna use probably about about maybe 3/4 of the pepper. No lies, I'm sorry. About a little less than a half of a pepper, okay? And so literally what you're gonna do is just take the pepper just like this and just do some slices, okay? You don't want them to be too thick, you don't want them to be too thin, alright? And that's all you gotta do is just keep on, because this is gonna be for the stir fry. Once that chicken is cooked, then you're just gonna throw this in, stir fry it for a little bit, and then I cut them into halves, okay? So I'm gonna do the same thing with this pepper. Take off this part right here. I keep on forgetting the name of that part, but I don't like it. Hold on, let me just give this a quick rinse really quickly. The chicken is cooking up really nicely. I'm gonna pick up the flame just a little bit more. Again, be very careful with your nails, but you always want to kind of use your nails to protect your fingers. So, you know, maybe if you chop off something, you'll chop off your nail, which obviously I hope you don't, but they're there to protect your finger. So there you go. Actually, I'm going to leave these full length like that, and then I'm going to take this onion, cut off that half, and I'm just going to take off this peel just like that really quickly. Okay, we're going to leave this part here, and then we're just going to go just like that. And now we'll cut this part off, discard that, and we're going to use this. So there you go, some onions, some peppers, and I'm going to see if I have some olives. You could throw in some capers. Make it your own. Make it your own, but the best thing is, drop the pepper. Things always happen, right? So we're not going to throw it away, just going to rinse it. So there you go, we rinsed it. Let's check our chicken really quickly. Okay, it's cooking up really nicely. So I just picked up the flame like I told you guys. So it could add a little crunch to it, just a little, but we don't want it to get dry. So we're gonna leave this cooking. I'm gonna see what else I have in my fridge to throw in here, as you should be doing the same thing. And let's see what else we can find. I'll be back. So I went into my fridge. I have no olives. I have no capers. I don't really cook that much here anymore because I am full-time at the restaurant, as you guys know. I cook pretty much everything, me and our staff. So I don't really often cook at home. But I have a carrot, okay? So I peeled the carrot, okay? I'm gonna slice it. Once again, be careful with your fingers. Notice how I'm holding this, okay? So I'm going to slice again. There you go. So we have like 3, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is just like that. Okay, and we're gonna add this to the stir fry, which will be really nice because this will add an extra crunch, which will be nice, and it'll add some extra color. Food and color go hand in hand because it makes the food pop at you, makes you want it that much more. So I always love a colorful dish. If it doesn't have enough color, it's kind of like doesn't really make you want it, you know. So so yeah, and just kind of make them a little bit thinner, just like that. So that's good. This one a little bit thinner, so it doesn't take too long to cook, you know. So you don't want especially carrots, that obviously they would take a little longer to cook, so you want to make it a little thinner, okay? And our chicken is pretty much done. So we're gonna cut them in half, you know, if they're too long. So I think, you know what, let's do this little piece. Let me just check up on the chicken, which is perfect, because you see, this is what you want from the chicken. You want it to get a little crisp on the sides, but you don't want it cook it too much where it's gonna get dry. You just want it to have a little color. Everything needs a little color. So like I said before, I missed you guys. I hope you guys have been well. I hope the summer treated you good. It was a really hot summer. So here in New York, we're already enjoying some of the cooler fall weather. Okay, so there you go. This is about done. I'm gonna give it maybe 30 seconds more, and then I'm gonna take out the chicken and put it into this to this bowl that I have here, because this oil that's in there is the same oil that I'm gonna use for the stir fry. Okay, so let me speed this up. So yeah, I know most of you have been able to make it to the restaurant. Thank you. It's been amazing. I mean, people have come from California, you know, Texas, all over the place, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and it makes me feel really special, and it makes us feel really special, because you dig what we do. You know, we do it for you. So it's humbling to know that you guys put us on your list of things to do when you come to New York. So that's amazing. The restaurant is doing really, really well. We have about 4 months. We've been open for about 4 months, going on 5. Okay, so now I just shut off the stove. I'm taking this out. And like I said, I mean, if you have some green beans, whatever you have, you know, throw it in the stir fry. You have some more peppers, whatever you want, just throw it in there, okay? So I just want to take everything out of the oil, including the pieces of garlic. Okay, so just taking everything out of here. Well, almost everything. Okay. And now we have this pretty much ready. Red peppers, green pepper, onions, and some carrots, okay? Just make sure that these onions are right, and the oil is already nice and hot. So just want to make sure that the onions are cut well. Okay, so here we go. So now we're just going to throw everything into the oil. So you could come closer. And it already, I mean, just the colors pop out at you. It looks so beautiful. And so that's how you want food to look. Here we have 2 tablespoons of our all-natural Freakin Rican Sofrito, which comes in this pouch. The pouch is a little beat up because I actually put mine in the freezer, and then I take a knife and I butcher it to get the chunks out. So this is why you see it all butchered, okay? But this sofrito is such an amazing sofrito. It's all natural. It's a nice rich green, so it's not like the store-bought sofrito that some brands have out that have water and celery and you name it. They don't taste good. They're not the real deal. So this is the real deal. And yes, I'm using my finger because I'm home, so I could do that. I'm cooking this for myself, obviously for you guys to see, but I'm actually making an early dinner for myself and Victor, so that's why I'm using my finger. Don't look at my drawer, okay? Hold on. You know I always gotta mess with my drawer. So I love wooden spoons. So now I picked up the oil, the flame. I turned on the stove, okay? So I'm mixing up the sofrito in there. There you go. Let that start to sizzle. Once you hear it sizzling, then I'm gonna add the chicken, but you wanna give it about 2 to 3 minutes to actually cook up. Alright, and I'm gonna add a little more of our Freakin Rican adobo, maybe about like a couple little shakes. There you go. And that's it. Look how beautiful it looks. So that's it. You want to cook that up, like I said, 2 to 4 minutes. And if you have olives, definitely throw in olives. I'm so upset that I don't have olives or capers. And now I'm gonna throw in the chicken, okay? This is chicken breast. Throw in all the juice. And now you want to mix it up. And look how beautiful that looks. It's so quick and easy. And it's healthy. There you go. A nice, beautiful chicken stir fry. So you want that to cook up another 2 to 4 minutes. So probably about 8 minutes in total. And then it'll be time to taste. So just every now and then, what you want to do is give it a mix up, okay, so it doesn't burn. But I can't wait to dig into this. So let's leave that alone for a little bit, and we'll be back with the best time of all the time to taste. So it is fabulously plated in a nice beautiful plate. So make sure when your guests come, you want to use nice beautiful china, so it just looks more upgraded, you know. So this is a chicken stir fry, very, very simple. We topped it off with a little cilantro, and now it is time to taste. Yeah, yes it is. Now it is time to taste. So here goes. It looks beautiful, has a lot of color. So I just want to get a little bit of everything, you know me. A little pepper, a little onion. I really wish I had olives, man. The bomb. So good. So good. I'm hungry. Perfect. It has just the right amount of flavor. So I know you're gonna love this recipe. It's super easy. Make sure you make the mofongo. Once again, this is un acompañante perfecto para el mofongo, okay? And just remember to throw in some olives to it, okay? Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. For any of our products, like the Sofrito or Adobo, shirts, our hats, log on to the website, thefreakinricanrestaurant.com. Come visit us at our newly opened restaurant. We'll be making 5 months in about three weeks. It's 4306 34th Avenue, Astoria, Queens, New York. The phone number is 929-349-1080. If you would like to meet me, take a picture with me, taste some more of our delicious food, come by. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tell all your girlfriends. Dile a la vecina. Dile a la bochinchera que siempre está en la ventana. Tell her to watch the Freakin Rican on YouTube. Okay? So I love you guys so much. I miss you. Hope to see you soon. And remember, la vida es mejor. Con un buen sabor.